the webinar starting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on. How's the flight?
Is this on?
Yep.
It's good. Good. Okay. Cool. Everybody can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey, John Cristani here. Sorry I'm a little bit late. Yeah, welcome to the training. I'm gonna get on my computer in just a second here. It looks like we have a full house, so make sure nobody leave. We had a lot of people register for this event. We're gonna be going over how to create a 6-figure side income online. Create your own internet business. Hey, London.
Oh, hey, Bob.
What's up? Having some nice drinking. What's up, Ryan?
How's it going?
Hey. Okay, so cool. We're set up here. Cool. Everybody's is the webinar full or?
Slides are all set. I mean, everyone's
Okay.
waiting, though. We got a packed room.
Okay. Sorry, I'm late. Could you turn off the public chat? Oh, sorry. Can you turn off the public chat? Okay, cool. Okay, so we're turning off the public chat and make sure, but we can still see all of your messages. We do have a full room today, so I'm really excited to get into the training. So once again, my name's John Cristani, and I'm super pumped you're here. So today you're going to discover my simple 3-step blueprint for creating a $2,500 per week online income stream without any tech skills, experience. You don't need your own product. You don't even need an audience. Now, before I go ahead and jump in, I want to make sure that you ask questions throughout the training. You'll see a chat somewhere on the right side of the screen, and definitely ask questions if you need clarity on something, and engage with me throughout the training. And the reason I say that is because some of my most successful students literally came through this training just like the one you're seeing today. And they asked tons of questions. They stayed engaged throughout the entire training. So make sure you do as well, okay? So in fact, I'm actually, you see we have a lot of stuff around us here. I'm actually at a mastermind with a bunch of my students and a bunch of people here. So there may be people walking around and whatnot during it, but we're at a marketer mastermind for my most successful students. And, okay. Cool, I'm seeing people in the chat. Okay, so real quick, if everyone can just let me know that you're hearing me all right, just type in your name and where you're from, that would be great. And I just want to make sure everybody's hearing me all right. Okay. Amy from Alabama, we got John from Utah, Melissa we got Canadian here, Toronto, Canada. Okay, New York, Nico from Colombia, awesome. Okay, cool. So very global crowd. Welcome everyone to the training. And with that being said, let's dive right in. And as I said, I'm going to be sharing my simple formula, how anyone can create a $2,500 per week online income streams without any experience or previous, skills or success in this space. So in fact, this works so well that, here's some of the results from students of mine. You see right here, we say, an awesome way to start my day. My first sale ever. Thank you, John, because all I did was what you said to do. And you see a couple $100 right there. We also have Frank Battison, just started. He spent $200. He made back $1,000. He says that's crazy ROI, right? That's a little better than the stock market. So, and we even have people crushing it, making thousands of dollars as well. You see Ronnie Sandlin here. He just made $71,000 in 1 month. And we also have Tyler Ellison, made $1.4 million. Mormon pastor. I think he's still a Mormon pastor, but he's running an online business to pay the bills. And you might be wondering, how are they getting all of these results, right? And they're getting these results because I'm getting these results and I'm teaching them. And I'm personally doing this. And this is an old picture of me. This shows in just a few months, I made almost $1.5 million. And you see the profit figures up there too. And right now, this is an older picture. Right now, I'm currently doing about $900,000 a month. And that may seem a little crazy and unbelievable. I'm trying to show you that this is real, but that you can do just a little bit of that. Now, here's how I know that you can do this, okay? This is easy for anyone to do because you don't need your own product. You don't need an audience. You don't need an email list. You don't need any experience or technical skills. You don't need to buy inventory from China and drop ship it and set up a corporate, email address and all this crazy stuff. You don't need a big budget. You don't need virtual assistants or clients or do sales. You don't need to do any of that stuff. And you can do this no matter what country in the world you're from. You can do this no matter what age you are. I started when I was younger, and there are people at all ages having success doing this. You can do this for just part-time, or you can do this full-time, and it only takes about 4 hours a week. So you can do this even if you have a current job. And you can start this tonight, and I'm going to be showing you how you can literally start making commissions tonight doing this. So you're probably wondering, what are we going to learn today? Why is this worth your time? And I'm going to be showing you my simple 3-step system for creating an automated side income or full-time income, like I do, from the comfort of your own home, okay, even if you have zero experience. Now, I'm going to walk you through my system and prove to you that ordinary people from all over the world are doing this as we speak and having really massive success. It's all the whole spectrum. Some people don't have massive success. Some people make millions of dollars. But I'm going to show you dozens of success stories. And for the non-believers, I'm even going to do a live money-making demo to show you how powerful this is, okay? Even better than that is when you stay to the end, and make sure you stay to the end, because I'm going to show you how to do this completely for free, okay? But you got to stay to the end. Deal? So if it's a deal, if you're pumped, type in deal in the chat box. And you know what? If you agree to stay to the very end. So just type in deal in the chat box. And if you're down, so I'm just reading the chat on my screen, okay? We see, okay, Mary, Dom, Debbie, Kathy say deal. Awesome. Jeremy says deal, 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 deal. Okay, awesome. So my system is programmed to know if you stay to the end of this training, so make sure you guys stay to the end to learn how and get the freebies. So why are you here? If you could type in the chat box, let me know kind of what's your reason for being here today. Are you interested in adding a supplemental stream of income or quitting your job or spending more time with your kids? Let me know. Okay, so we got Debbie wants to make more money spend time with her kids. Lisa says she wants to pay off her debt. That's a good reason. And Carol says she just wants more in retirement so she can take more vacations. Very cool. So what we're going to show you today is going to open up opportunity and create more time for you in your life. This can create a predictable income for you as well, completely from home. So I look forward to showing you how. But there are a few things you need to know. So this business does require you to have a few things to get started. You will need a computer or a laptop, not a mobile phone, not a tablet. You will need a desktop or a laptop computer with a internet connection that's better than dial-up, okay? You'll also need $5 a day for ads, and you'll also need a website. And a website, I'm gonna show you completely how to set this up. It's simpler than you think, and it only costs $2 and some change. And I'll give you literally everything you need. And like I said, I've been able to help thousands of people from all walks of life. And the reason that, the reason that a lot of these people, they all tried different businesses before coming across the super affiliate system. And the reason why they failed before a super affiliate system is 2 reasons. One is they weren't learning from a teacher who was personally vested in their success. Number 2 is they were following people online that were teaching older ways of making money that required skills or experience or something like that. And that's the reason why I made this training, is to just expose you to a business model that works and that anybody can do. So, and take a look at this. So people are learning a lot of ways that don't work, and people are out there literally trying to teach you, if you Google, how to make money online, you'll see, take paid online surveys which pay you nothing, or watch cooking videos online. Again, not a real way to make money online. Data entry and renting out your belongings or whatnot, which sounds awful. So these are all ways that people are teaching that don't work, and it gets even worse because there's fly-by-night, gurus, internet marketing gurus or business gurus that are teaching ways that don't work also. They teach you things like, build products, create your own or, buy your own products, or to make funnels, make these like marketing funnels, or to get into Amazon or Shopify drop shipping, or do multi-level marketing and sell your friends or family, or Bitcoins, or, starting a digital agency or doing consulting. And all these methods don't work because they either require tens of thousands of dollars to start, or they require some serious experience and skills to actually do them. So none of this stuff works. And, this is all the while people around the world are struggling. We have salaries are decreasing every year. It's a fact. Healthcare costs are rising every year. Housing and living costs are rising every year. Food costs are rising every year. Salaries aren't cutting it anymore. And I think people understand that jobs are going away. And we see, I don't know if you feel like this guy right here, let me know. But, that's how a lot of people feel in today's market. Now, according to a recent study from Career Builder, this is scary. Most workers are in debt, and many believe they will always be in debt. This is scary. And, the job and the corporate system does not cut it anymore, okay? But I have some great news, okay? So today I'm actually gonna show you the new way of making money. It's not the old, outdated way, but this is the new way. This is my way, and this is working right now, and you can do this. Anyone can do this. That meets the requirements I said before in as little as 4 hours per week. So who thinks that sounds good? Type in yes, and let's continue, okay? I wanna get some yeses in here if this sounds good to you. Now, instead, with this 3-step system I'm going to show with you today, you can generate $2,500 per week and finally live the life you want to live. And when you put this into action, just imagine, having a side income that pays you the same amount as a doctor, or having being able to pay off your mortgage, or maybe even get a new home, or being able to leave your job. This was one of the for me, this was one of the personally the best parts of, just not having to do that commute. And I hated my boss. He was awful. So in this training, we will crack the code to online success from home, completely online, so that you can take advantage of this. And we'll show you how, myself and my team and many others enjoy the type of things that we just shared, and you can too. Now, you're probably wondering, why on earth is this crazy bearded guy sharing this with me? And I will get into that in just a second. But with this system, you're going to be able to skip over all of the mistakes that I made and that most people make, and finally be able to make a ton of money online, have success, and enjoy the things that you want. Okay, so you might be wondering, who the heck am I and why am I qualified to teach you about this crazy business and way to make money today? So first off, once again, my name is John Cristani, and I'm a normal person like you. You may have seen me on, YouTube. You may have seen me with fancy cars and stacks of money. But really, I'm a normal guy. I have 2 kids, Lily and Fiona, and I really wasn't always successful. And there's my wife and our daughter Lily right there. And here's actually our, here's some more pictures of us. See, they're a little older. My 2 girls, my cats, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I love them, and they're kind of my reason for doing all of this. So, but to back it up a little bit, I had a corporate job as an analyst, and I would literally drive an hour to work each day. It was soul-sucking in Los Angeles, and work in a cubicle, and it just felt like a jail cell. I felt my life literally being sucked out of me minute by minute, and no matter what I did, I was trying stuff on the side. No matter what I did, I just couldn't make it big, and I was always just over broke. With my job, my job. And, I'd pay the bills, I'd pay my rent, pay for food, and I'd never end up having anything left at the end of the day. So, we talked about that a little bit earlier, but I knew this wasn't the path for me, and I knew that no matter how hard I worked, I wasn't ever going to really get ahead in a big way. So I started Googling how to make money from home, how to make a side income, and I tried a number of different things. I tried freelancing. I tried doing my analyst work, on some of these freelancer sites, but I ended up realizing I just traded one boss for 10. I tried out e-commerce and selling stuff on eBay, and I made a few dollars, but, as I started to scale, beyond just the stuff in my garage, I realized it took a lot of work, the margins were low, and I just ended up with just a part-time job, and I was never gonna get ahead that way either. And also, I tried a number of online marketing ventures, and everything required too much like programming or work or skills that I just didn't have. So at this point, I was so discouraged. I may have been at the point that maybe some of you are at right now, but I still knew that it had to be possible some way. So I actually continued looking for answers, and I found out about this. There was this marketer that I was following named, he went by the pseudonym Rich Jerk, but his real name was Kelly Felix, and he'd made tens of millions of dollars, and he was holding a kind of an underground mastermind event in Hollywood at the Roosevelt Hotel, you see right there. And I figured, I wasn't invited. It was super expensive. It was actually a $50,000 a year group. And it was called the Secret Society, nonetheless. And I actually just found out, and I actually just snuck in. I found out about the location. I just snuck in to his mastermind. I kind of cornered him, and I was hoping for him to reveal the truth of what I felt was hidden from people like me, just trying to make it online. And I asked him, how do I do this? How can I be successful online? And what he told me was, he said, stop trying to create your own path as an entrepreneur. He said that's extremely risky, and most entrepreneurs fail, and you're just doing the same thing everybody else does. He said he suggests that I follow a proven formula that is already working, and I become what's called an affiliate. Okay, and he said, think about McDonald's or Starbucks or Taco Bell for a second. People start these franchises because they know they are already successful, okay? These franchises have a 98% success rate as businesses, okay? Each individual franchise is owned by a different person. And he said, John, but the problem is, he said, these cost $500,000 to $2 million to open, a Starbucks or a McDonald's. He said, do you have that sort of money lying around? And I said, of course I don't, And he said, well, what you can do is you can use that same concept on the internet, online, and that's called affiliate marketing. And please write this down right now. If you have your notepad, I suggest you actually write this down, because this is an important kind of definition to understand. But affiliate marketing is the process of earning a commission by selling or promoting another company's products, okay? It's the act of earning a commission by promoting another company's products. And just take out your pen and write that down. But that's how my mentor Kelly made millions, okay? Now, between you and I thought he was crazy at first, and it all actually sounded too good to be true, so I didn't end up doing anything. And actually, I just went back to the things I had been trying to do, and I kept failing. But a few months later, I actually saw his ad again on the internet, and I decided to actually try what he was saying to do. And listen to this. So in my first year doing this, I went from $60,000 a year at my corporate job as an analyst to making $300,000. And this is my tax return. I can't, for those of you from other countries, you can't fake this. I'd literally go to jail. But that's $388,000 my first year, really going all in on this business, okay? And, finally, obviously, I quit my job, which was amazing, which was great. And I just focused on this full time, and this is, my next year's tax return after I started, $933,000, my second year in business, in my 20s, right? It was unbelievable. So, and people started to take notice. I got featured in Forbes. This is Business Insider did an article about me, just making money, from home by myself. Here's one from my local newspaper, Millennial Mogul Turns Clicks to Cash, and here's me featured on the news in San Diego. So pretty insane. It's been a pretty wild ride, and what was great is I finally started to live my life because my internet business, my websites, they don't sleep. So they just were making me money, and I had fun doing the hobbies I like. Here's me with some friends. We have some fancy cars. Here's me taking vacations with some of the people that worked with me at the time and some friends in Morocco. So beautiful. Here's me traveling. I just hiked around the world, New Zealand. I hiked multi-day hikes through New Zealand. Here's me with my family, my wife, etc., and giving back, Habitat for Humanity, and that's us in vacation in Kauai. Now, this all may seem really nice and like airy-fairy and like, oh, great, John's doing wonderful, but it actually, life has a weird sense of humor, and it all came crashing down when the Malibu fires happened. And you see this on the news. So my entire house burned down. My entire house burned down. Everything was gone. We weren't able to save any items because the fire came so fast. So literally, my wife, we got our animals out, we got my kids out, obviously. Everything else was destroyed. So I started from scratch. Now, thankfully, we were insured and we survived, and I have a business. But let me know if something devastating or some devastating life event has happened to you that's ruined you in some, medically or financially or both or some other way that it's really affected you, because this took a ton of money. This took us back to zero. But we were able to bounce back because of my business that runs without me, basically. Now we're stronger than ever, and you can see, this is my business every day. You see that $5,238.58, $6,822, $7,202. So we were able to rebuild very fast. And at this point, I've made, I think, almost $20 million since I started. And I started as a bag boy. Who would have thought? So what does my story mean to you? But here's the bottom line is, I completely changed my income using the 3-step system that I'm going to share with you today, multiple times. I'm going to share with you how to create a business like this one. So get excited, and we're about to dive into the system. And we're going to get into the live demo first. But understand that 60 to 90 minutes in this presentation is not enough time for me to literally cover everything I've learned in the past 10 years. So, I can paint a vivid picture, but it would take years for me to show you how to do this. So here's what I'd like, is I'd just like your permission to show you how you can work personally with me on this to get results faster and easier at the end of this presentation. So type in okay or type in yes in the chat box if that's okay. So, cool. Just looking at the chat. Robert, Ed, Deborah. Okay, great. So now my lawyers make me say this, and this is super important, but every business takes work, okay? And of course I can't guarantee you any results, and results may vary because frankly, I don't know you, I don't know how hard you'll work, and I'll give you some time to read the disclaimer, but with that being said, who here just understands that, results are not guaranteed, results may vary, this takes work, and if you don't do work, you don't get any results. Type in yes in the chat if you understand that. So just type in a yes in the chat. I just want to make sure everybody is on the same page here. This is a real business. This isn't a Ponzi scheme, and this takes real work. Nothing works unless you do. Okay, so here's the bigger question you need to answer is actually, will you take this opportunity by the horns? If I show you everything you need to start a $2,500 a week online business, will you take action and put this into work? Just type in committed. If you are committed, type it in the chat. If you are committed to making this happen and putting this into action and taking advantage of all of this stuff. So I want to show you the power of this. So I'm going to go into a little demonstration of this and show you how you can do this for free. Okay, so I don't want you to miss out on these results. So put money signs in the chat box if you're going to stick around to the end and see the results of this demo. So just type in money. So I'm gonna bring up my my screen to show the demo. Type in money if you're committed. Okay, so here you see on the screen is my affiliate platform, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a link. You know, we advertise links, so we want people to click on our link, and that's how things are tracked. So I'm just gonna go to the clipboard over here. I'm gonna copy my link, and I'm gonna go to another tab on my screen, and this is an ad network. So this is where I place ads, and I already set up my advertising, but I'm just gonna go on campaign boosts. And I already set up this campaign before. I haven't set it live yet, but I set it up before this presentation, and I loaded up $500 into this ad account to get it started. So as you see, right here, I'm advertising diet in Canada, and we're just gonna click on. See, it just turned on, my bids and all that stuff. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come back and it's gonna start advertising my links, and we're gonna see if I end up, you know, I'm using the method I teach, we're gonna see if I end up making any money at the end here, okay? Who here is finally ready? Okay, we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into the three-step system. Who's here finally ready to create $2,500 per week or $10,000 per month online income? So just type in "I'm in the chat box. Let's get excited. I know it's kind of a, you know, we're doing a PowerPoint presentation, but get excited because this is going to be fun. And for the people who are serious, make sure you stay to the end because you're just going to see the amount of value is here. So here, let's get into this. Okay, so here's a quick overview of my unique three-step system, okay? So people, you need people to sell products to, okay? You need a place to sell them products, and then you need a product which to sell them, right? And that whatever product you sell them, you need to be making a commission from that. So we're gonna dive into each of these steps and just go over them really easily. So first off, people. You need an easy way to get in front of people and get their attention, okay? So, you know, how do you get in front of people, right? There's a lot of ways. The old school way was you knock on somebody's door and you try to sell them like, you know, encyclopedias or Coca-Cola or a refrigerator. That's how all those items were sold. Or you can flip signs on the corner, you know, on a busy street corner, way pedestrian area. And, you know, but that doesn't work. That doesn't work anymore. And, you know, you don't want to be flipping signs, right? So we're not going to talk about that. Now, the best way to get in front of people nowadays is online ads, okay? This is the most effective way. Nobody can argue with, I haven't found anybody who can argue legitimately with this, and anybody can do this regardless of experience, and all you need is $5 to get started. It's not like buying a TV ad which costs $50,000. All you need is $5 to get started, and I'm gonna show you how I actually used free money to get started. And we'll talk about how you can do this for free, and I made my first $1.2 million, okay? So, now the possibilities with online ads are endless. You can advertise, you know, we can place ads on Facebook, on Google, on YouTube, on other places, and you know, our ad will pop up when they're scrolling on any of these sites that billions of people use every single day. And many people complicate this, you know, so it's easy to place ads on this site, and it's just very powerful. And for those of you not using like Facebook, for instance, here's an example of a Facebook ad. You see they show up in your news feed and they show up on the right side and they say sponsored. Now, this simple ad on Facebook is so powerful. In fact, just look at this. So Facebook, you know, has billions of users, but 83% of advertisers focus on Facebook to place ads on. So billions of people, and you only need $5 to get started. You know, which is less than a cup of coffee, okay? So, and you can reach, with that $5, you can reach tens, hundreds, or even thousands of people, and all you need is one. All you need is one person to buy something, and you've made back all your money, okay? So, and I'll show you my system and how it just makes it so freaking simple. Now, the first step is simple, right? We get somebody's attention with an ad, we get them to click on it. But the next step is takes care of the rest so that we make the money. Now, you don't have to actually think or be creative about any of this. What we use and what us marketers use is what's called a swipe file. And this is basically a collection of successful ads. I would write this down at this point in your notebook, but write down the word swipe file, okay? It's a collection of tested and proven ads, and it's essentially a playbook, okay? If you've seen football coaches, they all have their special playbook of all their best winning plays. That's what a swipe file is for marketers. And you get the playbook, you get the swipe file, you get the secrets, right? You get the special sauce. And this saves you time from having to spend hundreds of hours researching the best types of ads. Now, I'm going to reveal later how you can actually get my personal swipe file. So stay into the end. And guys, who wants my personal? Who would love if I share? You know, I've made almost $20 million. Who would love if I share my personal swipe file with you? Just type in "I want it." Type in "I want it" in the chat box right now. Okay, I see people already typing in. That's great. So it's crazy. Like for all the way from Colombia, like it arrives here in seconds. It's weird. So just look at the results our students are getting from simple ads and a swipe file. So this is Charles. You see $216. How awesome is that? And you know, some of these guys, you know, they're just spending $5 a day. So really exciting. And here's Brian's story. So I told you I'd show you guys about Brian's story. So he used to live in Chicago and he was a limo driver. And now he lives in Vegas, as you can see right here. And here's his earnings. I mean, he's making more money than me a lot of days. You know, he says $3,000 to $5,000 a day profit. And here you can see his numbers: $7,000 in a day, $6,800 in a day, $10,000 in a day. Those are his earnings. And you know, he was one of the, I guess, the 10th top affiliate on ClickBank. So really cool stuff. And these are students of mine applying the same system that I'm going over with you right now. So, you know, pay attention. Okay, so now maybe you thought for a second, you know, I want to get started with less than $5 a day. I don't want to pay the $5 a day for ads. And I'm going to actually show you how you can do this without spending any money at all. I'm going to show you how to get started with free money. There's the free button. So who else is excited to learn about how you can get this all started with free money? Just type in free money in the chat. I want to see some free monies in the chat. I need to see 100 free monies to show this off because I want to know you guys are stoked. Okay, let's get into this. So you see, here's how to get free money. So you see right here, get $100 free advertising credit. YouTube will give you $100 free advertising credit. But that's pretty nice, and that's about 10,000 people you can reach for free, okay? But how about we sweeten the pot, and I'll show you a way that you can get free money without even spending anything. How about that? Pretty cool, right? Well, check this out. LinkedIn will give you $50 in free ad credits just to get started with them. So if you've never advertised on LinkedIn before, you get $50 free. That means you can reach about 5,000 people for free. And you make money with that and it's all yours. Scot-free. Amazon will give you $50 in free click credits. I mean, what is the only purpose people go to Amazon for? They go there to buy things. They go there to buy things. There's only one reason you go to Amazon, and you can get in front of just pure buyers for free. And let's check this out. Yelp will give you, look at this, $300 in free. There is no reason, there's no excuse not to get started in this business. People just don't know about it. It's so unsaturated. That's why these companies have to give away free advertising. And check this out. So I got started actually with free ad money. So I started with $100 at the time. YouTube, you didn't have to spend anything. I just got started, $100 free ad credits. And I turned that into, with my affiliate marketing business, I turned that into $200. And I took that $200, real money, not just ad credits anymore, it's commissions. Took that $200 and put it back into ads. And I made back $400. I took that $400 and I put it back into ads and I made $800. And I did that all the way to the point where you can see I made over I spent $267,000 on advertising with YouTube. But why would I spend that much? Because I made back, I'd optimized my advertising a little bit, $1.1 million started from free money, okay? So now who thinks they can do this? Type in me in the chat box, okay? Type in me in the chat box if you think you can do this. Get started for free. So I see a few people already. Rick, Ryan, Alex, Laura, awesome, great. So it's easy, and you can get started real low cost with this. And I'm gonna show you actually later on, if you just pay close attention, because I'm gonna show you how you can get almost, well, $1,245 of free money later. So I already showed you how you can get like $400. So, but at this point, if you left the training right now, and we have tons more to cover, so make sure you don't go anywhere. But at this point, I've shown you how you can get $500 of free money so far, and it's a pretty good use of time, wouldn't you say? So already $500 of free money. Type in yes in the chat box if you, this has been pretty eye-opening so far, so I hope you guys are seeing the possibilities here. Now, we can run online ads in places like Facebook, Google, YouTube, and using swipe files, we virtually eliminate what we need to do in terms to advertise these products, okay? And I'm gonna give you my personal swipe file later, but the next thing we want is clicks, okay? So last, we can run these ads for $5 a day, or with the free money I showed you, and I'm gonna show you how to get the more free money later. And with all of this, we know we can get in front of a ton of people easily, but we wanna get in front of buyers, okay? People who are gonna buy your product, because you don't wanna put an advertisement in front of anybody. You wanna put it in front of people who are going to buy the products. And, you know, how do we do that? You know, so now I'm gonna show you, this is a little like, example here. So to target the right people, let's just say we have two islands, okay? We have an island A where everybody who lives on this island has no shoes, okay? And we have island B where everybody who lives on this island has shoes. And if you were a shoe salesperson, which island would you go to sell shoes? The island with no shoes, or the island where everybody has shoes? And just type it in the chat box right now if you can. Now, I'm not going to take too long. I want to get into the rest of the training. I'm running a little long. But the answer is, it's Island B. If you're a shoe sale, and this is basic marketing 101, okay? And I'm going to explain how this concept goes further. But you want to go to Island B because you know they buy shoes, and likely they'll buy shoes again. Because does anybody here only own one pair of shoes? I don't think anybody does. Everybody, if you buy shoes, you're going to buy another pair of shoes. And we know they're buying shoes. In Island A, we don't know, maybe they don't have any money to buy shoes, maybe it's just a beautiful island with sand and you don't need shoes, etc. But trust me, we want to sell to somebody who's already bought these, you know, whatever you're selling before, because they'll likely buy again. Now here's how we can take this one step further. Now you could go and just target people related to or interested in the product category you're advertising. You could go with interests on Facebook or something. And you could absolutely make money doing that, but that's not how I do it anymore. So this is what I call my secret trick here. And look at this. So you start with people who already bought, like on Island B, shoe buyers, and you take a list of people who've already bought a product and you upload it to Facebook, Google, or YouTube. And these platforms will actually use their own artificial intelligence to find more buyers for you, okay? So Facebook's artificial intelligence algorithm, or Google's or YouTube's, will actually do all of the work for you to find you new people that will buy the product if you have that initial list. How awesome is that, okay? And you can start this with $5 a day, which is insane. So if you wanted to get a list of buyers, if you're wondering about that, here's what I did when I first got started, is I got my first buyers list simply by asking someone if, you know, I could be an affiliate for them and if they could send me a list of buyers. But I'm gonna make it even easier for you than that. So I'm gonna reveal how you can get the lists of buyers that my students and I use later on. I'm going to show you how you can use it everywhere. So how easy does this get? It gets even easier. So type in easy in the chat box. If this is not complicated. This is not rocket science here. And as you're typing in the chat box, remember, you don't need to spend any money on this if you don't want to. You can double down using free money. You don't even need to know how to write ads or do anything technical, and everything is handled for you using artificial intelligence that does the targeting. So I'm seeing people write in, Jack, Lindsay, Thomas, they say easy, awesome, amazing, okay, cool, amazing, says Gunter. Okay, so now I'm gonna do something really cool here for a second. And I didn't plan to do this, so bear with me, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna give away $100 to the most engaged person on this training. So make sure you keep typing in the chat box. I'm actually gonna quiz you a little bit later on something that I've gone over in the training. And if you answer it correctly at the end, I will be PayPaling you $100, okay? So I have a lot more surprises in store for you though. So look at this. This is so easy that our students are killing it. So check this out, Tony Ducars. Almost $1,000, $800. Affiliate marketing is no joke, exclamation point. So very cool. We have Matthew Rodas, $500 a day using free traffic. Time to scale up to 1K a day. And he bought a new car, it looks like. Traded in his old car. And here's Frank Battison. And this isn't just limited to selling products to people in the US or Canada. You can sell products, you can market to people all over the world. And as you see, he responded in our group right here. He's marketing to people in Puerto Rico and Seychelles. Who thought you could make $500 a day marketing to people in Puerto Rico and Seychelles? So how cool is that? Type in the chat and let's move on. Okay, so I just covered how to get in front of people to sell your products to. Now we just need a place to sell them. And you might be thinking, if we have people, why not just send them direct to the product and make sales? Why do we even need a place to sell them in the first place? And here's why. I mean, you think about it like this, is when you're on Facebook or YouTube, you're just browsing and relaxing. You're looking at dog or cat videos, your friends' pictures, or something like that. And we need to transition people from just kind of being in that browsing mind state to really having intention and wanting to buy a product. So let me actually demonstrate this. Brought up a little whiteboard here. Check this out. Can you guys pan over? So, is this all right? Yep, okay. So think about it like this, is you have let me do another one. And so you have people over here that are just browsing the internet, and you have a product that you want to sell them, okay? So this is the product, it's a present. Now, in order to bridge the gap and make them want to buy a product, you actually need to market to them. You need some sort of bridge to connect these people and whatever problem they may have. You know, everybody has, they need money or they need girlfriend or relationship or something. And we're going to bridge that with a web page. And we call that web page a pre-sell page, okay? And that bridges the gap between people's desires or their problems with a solution, which is our product, okay? Whatever we're selling, whatever we're marketing to them at the time, whether that's skincare products, whether it's a weight loss product, whether it's a muscle supplement or auto insurance or a mortgage or whatever, okay? So that's kind of how that works. Now, this is what a pre-sell page might look like. If you see on the screen right here, this is for a skincare product. Where'd the wrinkles go? Baffling images explained. There's the link to the product. And you can use one. What's great about marketing is you can use one that's already working and already created and already making money. And that's the power of being an affiliate, is they will give it to you. And I'll get to that in just a second, but this is a working page. Why try to create your own, okay? Now, who wants me to just do all the work for you and literally give you my click and copy pre-sale pages that have made millions, right? Like, who wants them? And type in I want them in the chat. Type in I want them in the chat if you guys want them. because I've already done the work. I've already figured this stuff out. I've already made millions with these pages. I already got the formula for many different niches. And just, I see a lot of people typing in. Just keep watching, and I will give them to you later. So now look at your screen now, and you'll see here's someone who took this process and had massive success early on. So pretty cool stuff. Gloria's from Puerto Rico. And think about it like this. So most people right now are probably working 40 hours a week, maybe even more. So 4 hours a week to work on this is not a lot of time. It's around roughly 30 minutes a day working on this business to potentially see the same kind of results that you're seeing from my students. And just, putting it more in perspective, that's maybe the amount of time you spend on social media or watching TV or, driving to get coffee each day or whatever that is. Anybody can find 30 minutes a day, and you could spend this time, instead of watching TV, you could spend this time making money and putting money into your retirement or helping you, supplement your job income. Now, type in the chat box. I know everybody probably has their time fully allotted for, but type 1 in the chat box if you think you can find time, if you can find 30 minutes a day to actually put this into motion. I'm going to be going over the next steps of the system in just a second here. But I see a couple people. Cool, we got a lot more engagement now that I'm doing the money giveaway. We see Corey, Linda, awesome. So let me go over things. Let me just recap things real quick as we have people, okay? We have place. And now we just need to send people to a product in order to make money, and a product that makes us commissions. And by the way, guys, I just got a notification from my team. They just told me we've already made some money from the live demo, so I'm going to go back and check the live demo in just a little bit here.
About $450, John.
$450.
Yeah, crazy.
Really? That's awesome. Okay, cool. Thank you. So make sure to stay on to see exactly how much we've made, but this is pretty easy so far. Hopefully. Now, hopefully this is not going over anybody's head, and type in easy. If this is easy, if it's going way over your head, just type in over my head. But I'm trying to keep this simple. Let me know if you're all on the same page with me and just type in easy. If it's not, just type in over my head because I want to make sure we're all on the same page moving forward. Okay. So last step, product. And let's get to what the product is. So product, now we have people to sell products to, right? We have the place to sell them, and we need to earn commissions. Now, we don't want to create our own product, okay? Because that involves a lot of skills. That involves copywriting, it involves sourcing products from China or India or Bangladesh or wherever. It involves having a good web designer. It involves having a good web developer. It involves paying monthly fees for software products. It involves having like a business location and a business phone number and a support staff and merchant processing and all this other stuff. You don't want that, okay? If you're trying to get started in business, if you haven't been successful before, you're gonna waste tens and tens of thousands of dollars trying to do that. It's hard and it requires experience. Now, remember what my mentor, Kelly Felix, said, is he made millions of dollars as an affiliate. So instead of creating his own product, you just sell somebody else's and you can make big commissions, okay? And you don't have to handle any of that stuff I just told you about. So we want to find a product, we want to find an affiliate offer that people will buy, okay? Now, the best kind of products are the ones that are best selling already. We don't want to reinvent the wheel. We want to be McDonald's where it's already proven to sell. Now listen to this. My wife has always had a skincare routine, and this is something that she uses. It's a Christy Brinkley skincare product, and Christy Brinkley has an affiliate program. She will actually pay you $50 every time you recommend a new customer to her product line. And I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous. I mean, guess how old she is. She's actually in her like mid or late 60s, and she looks like that. So obviously, like her skincare line it works. She looks beautiful. So, her product was one of the first products I started selling, and I made $15,000 in a single day selling her product because I scaled my online advertising, because it was so profitable and it's so instant like that. It happens overnight. So let's move on. So let's take this one step further, and I call this my mattress money method. So to make even more money, you should always look for a product with recurring revenue. I told you I was going to talk about recurring revenue. Now, if there is a subscription or monthly billing, sort of like if you have Netflix or a cable bill or electrical bill or water bill, if it has a monthly subscription component to it, you make money every single month. Okay, so they will pay you, and the affiliate program will pay you every single month. So here's the formula you need to remember, and please write this down. Okay, so take out your notepad, write this down, is recurring revenue streams plus one ad campaign equals recurring income for years. Okay, recurring income, recurring income, recurring income. Because you get one customer, instead of just getting a little bit of money, you get money for years. So that's how this works, and this has been part of the secret to my success. Now I'm going to take this one step even further, and here's how you can seriously grow your income. So you promote one product, like the Christy Brinkley product that I just showed you about with recurring revenue. You will get recurring payments, and you just promote it once, and you get recurring payments for years. Now here's how it gets really powerful is, look, you promote other recurring products over and over and over again. You get multiple products that you are promoting that have recurring income. You do 7 more times. You get way more money, and you create multiple income sources, and you just have the money flowing in day after day, month after month, year after year. And that's the point I'm at, and that's why I feel so thankful that I'm at this point in my career. Now, but in order to get those results, you need to do a few things. Look, you can't just turn this business on. It's not a button. There's no magic silver bullet or button you press and money is just flowing into your account. Everything takes work, okay? Everything still takes work, and there are requirements. So you need a computer or a laptop with a non-dial-up internet connection, right? It needs to be faster than that. You need $5 a day to spend on ads. And I showed you some free methods that you can do advertising, and you need a one-page website. That's it, and I'll literally give it to you. And you only need, for a website, you only need about $2 and some change a month. Okay, that's all you need, and you can get those sorts of results, the same results that my students are getting that you've already seen. So the proof is in the pudding. I mean, look at how powerful this is, day after day, thousands and thousands of dollars. Works out pretty nicely. Now, so to recap, step 1 is you need people. People, you spend $5 a day or use free money using the methods I showed you, and we'll show you how to get buyer data and our swipe file in just a little bit, but that's how you reach people. Get your message in front of them. Step 2 is you need a place. You need to set up a pre-sale page, and we're going to give that to you. And step 3 is you need a product to sell that will earn you commissions, and you can become an affiliate of an already proven product so that you can get commissions and watch your bank account grow. So how big do you want this to be? Okay, that's the only question. How big do you want this to be? Do you want $100 a day? That's $3,000 a year or month. You want to make $200 a day? You want to make $500 a day? Type in the chat, what is your income goal? When I began, it was $10,000 a month. That was it for me. That was the goal. So I see a couple people, John, $100 a day. Okay, we got Ann. Ann saying $1,000 a day. That's awesome, Ann. Okay, and in fact, this reminds me, we have to check out the demo to see how much money we made. So type in 1 in the chat box. Let's get to the demo, talking about how much money we want to make. And I'd love to see your goals, and writing down your goals is a really good thing. But let's get into the live demo here. Okay, we flip over. Cool, so we see, you can see over here, so far, it's been about we spent $182. So that's how much we spent because we're in the ad network. This is what we're paying money to get the advertising on. And flip over to my affiliate tracking platform. And you can see, check this out, $800. Let me bring out the money gun for this. Look at that. Look at that, $800. Profit, $964 revenue. So that's how much, as you see, we got about 10,000 people visiting our pre-sale page. We got 277 people clicking, saying they're interested in the product, and we got 25 people that ended up buying this weight loss product that we are advertising on the internet. So that's how quick it is. Maybe we'll come back later and see how much, if we made even more money, but I'm just gonna keep this running, if you guys don't mind. Let me bring back to the other screen. Okay, so this is the same system. What I'm showing you is the same system that our students use to get results like this. So here's Hernan Sebastian, started with me a few years ago, 2 weeks. And this is when he just started. 2 weeks into watching John's videos, $250 in profit, and the day's just getting started. And you see a screenshot of his here. Pretty radical stuff. Okay, let's see a little bit more. But we got way more. Look, here's, I don't even know how to pronounce this name, Moad, $7,800 in the span of about a week. And then we got Sean Pura, just hit $1 million year to date. Guys, can you stop walking in front of, yeah, sorry, don't walk in the front of the camera. So we got crazy results right here. And now imagine making $1,000 this week from your internet business. Imagine $10,000 in a month, $100,000. Imagine that extra in a year. You just need one income stream to set you free. And the best part is that you can do this all part-time in just literally 4 hours a week from anywhere in the world. So even if you have a full-time job, even if you have a small budget, even if you have, I mean, you don't even need much money. There's free money out there that you guys can use to advertise. And if you start making this kind of income using this system, I mean, I hope you're getting a ton out of the training so far. So just type in "I'm in" if you're getting a ton out of this training so far. I want to see the chat box flooded if you guys are in and you guys are going to apply this, because this is exciting stuff and it can change your life if you take it seriously. Okay, now we've covered a lot right now and you guys are loving it, which is awesome. But remember, as I said in the beginning, that 60 minutes is just a little bit too short of a time for me to share everything about how the system works. And I said I'd show you a way to get results faster and easier, and I always keep my promises. So who wants me to just give you everything that works? Now, as I said before, I'm looking to train a few special people on my full system. And what I mean by that is I want to give you my pre-sale pages, my ads, my buyers lists, the products I'm promoting, everything that you need to make this work. There's big benefit in it for you, big benefit in it for me as well. And I'm not accepting everyone, and there's a few conditions of the people that I will actually work with. So listen to me, I can't help you if you're not serious about getting results. I can't help you if you're not going to be focused on this business and willing to follow the steps and not give up, okay? You have to get through all the obstacles. And I can't help you if you are not willing to join the affiliate programs that I will be recommending you join and registering a website. I can't help you if you don't have a computer and if you're not willing to work 4 hours a week, okay? And I also can't help you if you're not willing to use the system ethically, and that's really up to you and your conscience, but you can sell almost anything with this system, so make sure to use it ethically, okay? What I can help you with, okay, pay close attention to this. If you're finally ready to take the next step towards the life that you deserve and you want a proven system to get you there, type in "I'm in the chat box, and I will tell you more about what I have to offer you today to help you get started in this business. So I see a couple people. Awesome. Rob, Alex saying "I'm in." Awesome. And okay, I see some more coming in, but I'm just going to go straight to it since I'm short on time. Now, this is my training system. It's called the Super Affiliate System Pro, or SAS Pro for short. And instead of, inside of my Super Affiliate System Pro training course, we actually help people from all over the world create multiple streams of income. I've been doing this for over 4 years now, training cohorts of people every single year, helping them grow their business. You get me directly as your mentor, someone who has done this and is still doing this so that you can have success with this system. And as we work together, I'm going to help you create a successful affiliate marketing business with residual income that comes in month over month over month. And you'll continue to grow your income streams as well. As we mentioned, our goal is to help you make $2,500 a week, or about $10,000 a month. That's what I want you to get up to with this program. And here's how exactly I plan to help you reach your income goals. So SAS Pro is made up of 5 different parts, okay? The first part is what I call the Super Affiliate System Blueprint. And this is my exact system. It's a 6-week video training course. You access it online. You get lifetime access to all upgrades, all new versions. I update it about every 6 months with whatever I see is working best or better. You need to work 4 hours a week on this. You need to go through the videos. There's homeworks, there's accountability, all that stuff. Parts 2 and 3 is you're getting literally I'm giving you my $1 million swipe file of ads that are proven, that you can copy, paste, mix, and match, and you get access to all of that. You're also getting access to my pre-sale pages. All of it, just click and clone so that you can use the same pre-sale vetted working pages that I use and that other top affiliates use to market products and sell products online. So you're getting them done for you. The ads are done for you. The web pages are done for you. So it'll take 5 minutes to set up your web page. And I'm also going to show you the exact products to sell to these people on Facebook, Google, YouTube, etc. Now, the 5th part is the most important, and frankly, it's the best, because just having a 6-week video course of me teaching you through video is not enough. And I've seen, it's really all about the support. And we have an unbelievable coaching and support team that's here 24/7 to help you out and guide you through the process. So you're never alone, and you're always mentored and helped throughout the process, okay? So we also have a private student-only mastermind group so that you can learn from the failures and successes of other students. So it's like a hive brain. You get to learn from everybody who's come before you so that you can build your business better and better and better. And also every single week, there's a live group coaching call with one of our coaches to help you implement the system, go over any questions you have. Of course, you can send us emails or whatnot, but I think it's more meaningful to have a live one of my trained coaches who has success in the space actually train you and answer your questions each single week. So you're not thrown into the deep end. You put in the work and we'll guide you through it, and you get lifetime access to all of our materials, okay, and our updates. So this is the exact same team, and my coaches, they're the exact same team that run my own business. I've been paying them out of pocket for you. We've hired them, trained them, they're devoted to you. So we're paying their hourly wage while they help you grow your business. So honestly, these 5 parts here inside of SAS Pro would be enough to change your life forever. But because I'm dedicated to serving you guys and gals and helping you take what you've learned to the next level, I want to over-deliver and give you a lot more than just that. And here's what I mean. So I promised you at the beginning of the training that you can get this for free. And here's what I have for you. For those of you who truly take action today and join the Super Affiliate System Pro, when we drop the link in just a moment, we have this fast action bonus number 1, which is available for only the first 17 people who get on this today, okay? So when you succeed, the course entry is going to be free, okay? And here's what I mean. I call this the $10,000 challenge. And when you make $10,000 in sales after you join the system, you will get your entire course investment back. When you make $10,000 in sales after you join, we will give you back what you paid today. So we're pretty much paying you to succeed. And you might be wondering, how on earth can I afford to do that? Well, when you show us your awesome results and I share them with others, and when I do, more people join SAS program and I make more money. But as a result, we help more people change their lives. But just seeing your results is not nice. But in fact, when you make $10,000, I get a piece of everything my students earn. So I'm actually working with you. And that's what I mean when I say I'm vested. I'm personally vested in your success, because the more you earn when you're working with the affiliate programs I recommend, I earn a little piece of that. It doesn't take away from what you're making. I just make a little on top. So the more you earn, the more I earn. So we're working in this together. We're working together on this, and we're both on the same team. But again, this is only the special offer. The succeeding bonus is only for the first 17 people, and we can't do this for everyone. So if you're the 18th person to join, you will not get this, okay? In fact, we've actually programmed our system to know when 17 people join to get this bonus. So regardless of how you're watching this, you'll want to join as soon as we drop the link here in just a moment, okay? And here's just to show you one of my students. Here's Anders Brothen. Take a look at this. He actually made $10,000 in just one day, okay? So this is $10,000 in a day. Yeah, so, it's 100% possible, and it's happening. And also, Jan Vargas started making $200 a day, and he made, all the way up to $19,000 in a single day right there. And see, actually, I encourage my students to actually withdraw the money and show that, this internet money is actually real. That's one of the things I encourage my students to do, because a lot of people don't believe internet money is actually real. Okay, and Jan built this business all the way up to $113,000. So pretty awesome stuff right there. Now that's not all, okay? So this is fast action bonus number 2, and I'm gonna show you how to use free traffic strategies to start making sales. So you don't have to spend any money. You don't even have to spend $5 a day on ads to do this. So this bonus is for the next 17 people. And once again, if you are the 18th person to join, you will not get this bonus. And this is worth over $600 alone, and you get it completely for free. And that means I'm showing you free traffic strategies to use, Google, Facebook, Pinterest, Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, Quora, email, text messages, everything I'm showing you how to do. So lots of stuff right there. And what we've given you already so far is not enough, okay? Here's another special bonus I'm adding to the mix for the first 17 people who join. This is fast action bonus number 3. It's almost 13 times the amount of free money that I started with when I started doing YouTube ads. Now, if you've been worried about spending that $5 a day that I mentioned, I'm going to show you how you can get this literally for $0 up front, and you can do this whole thing, my whole system, using free money, not just any free money, $1,245 of free money that the tech companies are giving away to help you get started. So you are completely prepared regardless of your financial situation, which is pretty incredible. This is available, and this is only available to people right here on this training, and it will not be available when the video ends. So whether you're watching this live or you're watching a replay of this or whatever, our system is programmed to know when you joined. So make sure to join right now to get this special bonus. It's worth $1,245 free. Pulled a lot of strings to get this for you. And that means when you join today, you get instant access to literally everything you see here. So check out, look at this all on your screen. But we have lifetime access to the Super Affiliate System Pro, which includes all the, done for you ads. You get the done for you ads. You get the done for you web pages. You get the best products. You get 6-week video training course showing you step-by-step my entire system. You're getting amazing support, okay? Unbelievable support. It's the best ever if you ask me. We have weekly trainings where you can get on with a coach. And you also get these bonuses if you're first 17 people. So when you succeed, entry is free, free traffic. You get, it costs $0 to get started, and then $1,245 of free ad credits. And that's a huge value right here, over $17,000. Now, I'm not going to ask you to join for anything near the $17,000 this is worth, but let's pretend for a second that I did. Okay, let me ask you this. If you did invest $17,000, okay, would it be worth it if you were able to create multiple streams of recurring income that brought you in over $2,500 a week? Okay. Would it be worth it if you were finally able to achieve financial freedom? If you're finally able to have time freedom to live life on your own terms and spend more time with your family or loved ones or friends or doing your hobbies or just whatever you want to do, whether you just want to lounge around on your couch, right? and if it was able to create more hours, you were able to create your own hours working and be able to be your own boss, would it be worth it? And I'm seeing in the chat, I'm seeing a lot of you saying, of course it would be worth it. I'm seeing Jason. Jason says yes. Martha, all caps, says yes. And it would be 100%. Okay, it's a no-brainer. And it would especially be worth it because you could potentially earn all of that $17,000 back in the next month or so with a system like this that my students here are using. You've already seen the proof. Well, the good news is, like I said, we're not going to be charging you anywhere near $17,000 to access the system, even though it would be 1,000,000% worth it, right? But right now, the general public is actually buying this course for $4,900, and you can see this. This is a screenshot from my order form. Now, if you don't decide to join today, there's very good chance you'll need to pay that price that you see on the screen right now. Now, I want to give you your first little win of many that you'll have when you join this program, because you're here with us today. You're here on this live session, and you're not going to pay $5,000. You're not even going to pay $4,000. You're not even going to pay $3,000. In fact, you're not even going to pay $2,000 to get access here. And again, I'm looking for highly motivated